Hi, it's Norman Koshnak here for Sports Today. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground after a day of fluctuations with the game between Australia A and India. This match has certainly fluctuated quite severely. First of all, it looked like India had played badly, and now, as it turns out, they played particularly well. The ground was at perfect conditions for bowling today with the pink ball on a day-night fixture, and it certainly was full of action. Some 20 wickets fell on the day. India started off batting quite reasonably with Prithvi Shaw and likes of Shubman Gill both getting into the 40s, and there was some 1 for 72 at one stage, but they were certainly bundled out close to 9 for 123, and things were looking pretty grim. But in came Bumrah, and obviously with Siraj, they both batted together and put on the best partnership of the day, some 71 runs, and Bumrah got his highest ever score for first-class cricket of 55 not out, and with a number of sixes. In fact, he hit a six to score his 50, and also Siraj also scored sixes. Now, quite an incredible result considering they were down 9 for 123. They were all out for a score of 194 and put on a reasonable total considering the conditions. It did turn quite nasty for the Australians as well. Australians went into bat and they batted for a period of time where they lost steady wickets. Only Marcus Harris was able to get a reasonable 20 odd at the beginning, and towards the end Alex Carey got 30 odd. The fact is that, again, Joe Burns was skittled out for a duck. That is his third innings in a row after scoring 4 and 0 in the last tour match. He's come out with a score to duck. Not very good signs for the Australian batting order, especially when it comes to the opening position. The Indian bowlers, Shami with 3 wickets, the likes of Bumrah with 2, 1 with Siraj, and also a further 3 for Saini. They spread the bowling out quite well and bowled particularly good bowling, good line of length, a great deal of swing, and some very good short balls as well. The Australian batsmen had no answer at all. They were all out for a mere 108. It was quite an ordinary performance, and I'd have to wonder on the selections that were actually made for the Australian side. It didn't make any sense. The batting order was all over the place, and the standard of batting was quite low. Cameron Green, unfortunately, could not bat. He was actually hit when he was bowling. He first bowled a ball to Bumrah, hit Bumrah. Bumrah appeared to be concussed. He recovered. Then further down the track, Bumrah actually hit a ball to Cameron Green in the next over. Cameron Green tried to stop the ball. It deflected onto his head, and actually he was concussed. So Cameron Green is out now for the entire match, but replaced by a young fellow from Victoria, Australian under-19 keeper, Pat Rowe, who actually batted reasonably admirably considering the late rise to playing. Overall, the Indian team were certainly disappointing, the Australian team were very disappointing. The Indian team was surprisingly on top, and I must say that India are in a great position now, having scored 194 compared to the Australian total of 108. There's some 86 runs in front going into the second day. There was a fair bit of rain intermittently towards the late part of the evening, but the bowling was great. You can't take away from the Indian bowling. The Australian bowling was quite admirable as well, but considering the way that India played, it didn't stand out too much at all. Australia were very disappointing for me, and I hope to see better in the next couple of days. Anyway, stick to this program. You'll see a lot more on Sports Today. This is Norman Koshnak. Please view, like and share the posts. You'll see a number of great interesting reports, hopefully from myself. And when you subscribe and further make comments and make feedback, we'll be able to interact quite a lot on this particular topic. India played well. It's India's day. Day 1.